Hi, y'all. Let's make a cute little bunny. And then let's make some baskets that I learned how to make like 6 years ago from May. But first, let me open up so I can see if there's any chatters coming along. I'll get in here and get this open. Alright, let's change this to all messages so I can see if anybody hops in. Alright, so I die cut using, let me get it up here so I can show everybody. Using the Sizzix Thinlits. I do not know if it's still available. I'm digging in my stash. Looks like it says Olivia Roget or something like that. I don't know who that is. I don't know anything about it, but it's the Origami Rabbit. And so I've got everything cut out, and I'm going to put it together. And I figured I'd bring you guys along so I can make a second one. So let's start with the bunny. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold some of these down. I'm not folding all of those creases because, well, they're a little wonky to me, in my opinion. A little hard to understand completely. I'm just going along, folding along the edges that I think might need folding. These little tabs definitely need to be folded in. All the little tabs. And that like that. And fold that one like that. This tab. And then I'm going to start gluing. Oh wait, that little tab there. And that little tab. So I looked online to see for some instructions on how to do this bunny. And it looks like this bunny's like from 4 years ago. I don't know, it was a gift to me. So I'm just going to put that right there. And I'm going to put this one, this little tab. It's going to go right here. And that's going to be the cheeks for the bunny. That's going to be this part of the bunny right here. See? And I'm going to put some glue right here. I'm going to go ahead and put glue right here too. I'm just going to glue that like that. And I'm going to glue this one like this. And that's the front of the bunny. Now these other tabs have this little piece that goes over it. So let's put some glue on there. Easy peasy. Die cut it out and then glue it all together. Let's do one flap first. This is how I did it to make it easier for me. I lined up the one tab on this side, then I came onto this side and did that one. My fingers aren't the best here. So just glue that tab like that. Push that angle in. Glue that like that. Then come down here, put my finger on the inside, and glue that one down. And that one. And that's going to hold the form. Then we got our ears. So that's the bunny's head. These little pieces should fold in. And our bunny should... Maybe I folded them in wrong. Maybe they need to fold in like this. Where's that? Like that. Yeah, I did. There we go. Because our bunny should... There we go. Now let's put on the ears. And there's no score line. There's no mark for where your ears go, so I'm just making a little flat, depending on how big you want the ears, really. I'm just gonna fold that in like that. And then I'm gonna look at my bunny head and put some glue on here. I'm at the back of the bunny head, I'm gonna put the ear on. And the reason I'm doing it at the back of the ear is so there's room for the flowers to sit. See? And I'm going to do the other one. And there we go. We got us an easy peasy bunny. Now let's put some flowers on our bunny. I'm going to start with this big one. Now on this one I didn't cut as many flowers to make it as full, so this one's going to be a little fuller. But I'm going to take this little dowel and I'm going to go in the middle here. I'm just going to fold that up like that. Put some glue there. Actually, I should do the shaping after I put it together. And then I'm going to crisscross them. And just hold that together for a second. Let that glue catch. I'm going to put a dot of glue here. And put a medium-sized one and then crisscross it so that trying to line them up so that they're in between each other. They don't line up 100% like that, but it'll still turn out cute, I think. And crisscross that one. Crisscross applesauce. Make us a nice full flower. Okay, I should have a little dot right here. There should be a little dot. There's no dot, guys. I don't have a center for my flower. Oh no. Oh no. Hi to anybody watching in the balcony that's not comfortable enough to say hello. If you are comfortable enough to say hello, hop in and say hi. If you're watching the replay, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about my bunny. hit that like button if you're enjoying the video. Look at that. Nice full flower. Now, because I didn't do any shaping before, I'm going to have to do some shaping now. I'm just going to take this and curl it up around it. And then I'm just going to sort of fan them out a little, just for a little something. All right. Let's put that on our bunny. It needs a little dot in the middle. See, I had the dot in the middle from this one. I don't know where that's at. I don't know where it went. I thought I still had it sitting here. But I don't see it. It's an itty bitty teeny dot, so it's very likely it got wiped off. So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to put our flower on our bunny. Let's see. We're going to put some glue right here. I'm just going to stick our flower on our bunny there. I should have put not disturb on that other phone so it wouldn't be going zip, 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 zip. And let's put some glue here. And then just glue our flower down like this. If you have this die and you create this bunny, you should go to my Facebook group and let me see. Here we go. So we got one flower on the bunny. Then we're going to add these white ones. I am going to kind of shape these before. Or at least one of them. Put some glue right here. Put it together. But I'm going to do it so they're crisscross. Crisscross applesauce. I don't want them lining up together. It's hard to get them so they don't line up completely. You would think that they would crisscross each other real easily, but they don't. Then we're going to figure out, oh, the center. We need to put the center on. There we go. Now our little daisy's got a center. And just a little quick stick there, pick it up. Made it so much easier than trying to pick it up with my fingers. While that's drying, let's go ahead and glue this other one onto here. Okay, that's upside down. Let's put that one on there. And these cute little flowers. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Ain't they adorable? Alright, let's put them on our bunny. Our bunny. Say, bunny, you're the one. Do. Just like that. Get out of my way, glue. I need to take this off of there. But as soon as I do, I'll lose it and then I won't be able to cover my glue. So we're going to put that like that. And then we're also going to put it down. And then we're going to add our little, I should have tucked it behind this one more. And to hold my ears up better, I think I'm going to put a dab of glue right here. And then just glue that flower into it. I think that'll hold my ears up better. Now, why didn't that glue hold there? That should have held that one pretty good. And if you're curious, I'm using the PVA glue. Well, that would help if I had it in a glue spot. Well, I didn't do it exactly like the other bunny, but it's still put together and it's still adorable. So there we go. We got two little bunnies. All right, let's make a basket now. So I saw Maymay make a basket a while back. She made them into animals. I'm not making them into animals. I'm just going to make a cute little basket. So I'm going to 4x4 strip here, cut out of my 6x6 paper. And then I've got a 1/2 inch by 6 inch strip for the handle. Now, my scoreboard, if you notice now, has marks on it. This one is for when I'm making 4x4. This is for when I'm making 6x6. So this one here is at the 3.5 mark. And the reason I put a line there is so when I put this in at an angle, I can see the tip that goes on here. So I'm going to score this at 3. And 4. And 5 1/4. Then I'm going to turn it. Put my point in there. That line drawn on makes it so much easier to see where I'm going with this. So again, I'm going to score it at 3. Don't worry, I've got another 4x4. We'll do it again. At 3. At 4. And at 5 1/4. Now, because when we did those, we didn't get a mark at 5 1/4 on these two ends, we're going to go ahead and do that now too. Here's 5 1/4. And we're going to turn it. And we're going to go 5 1/4. Alright, let's do that one more time on a different sheet. Let's do it on a white one. Maybe you can see the score marks better. Alright, get my tip lined up down here at the bottom. Go 3. Okay, don't move. Hold the paper still, Linda. 3. And 4. And 5 1/4. Then flip it. One time. One little turn. Then make sure your tip is in the spot it's supposed to be. And score it at 3. Then at 4. Then at 5 1/4. Then turn it again. If you have an envelope punch, you can do this with that also, I believe. And I don't have one, so 5 1/4. And then turn it again and do it at 5 1/4 again. That was 5 1/2, Linda. It's supposed to be 5 1/4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that one's going to have 2 score lines. All right. That's okay. We know to go past that first score line when we start snipping. Okay. So now we're going to do some snipping. I didn't bring my little scissors in here. Dadgummit. So we're going to use the big ones. All right, so we're just going to snip right this little tiny section right here. We're just going to make some notches by snipping from that score line to the crossing. And then we're going to snip that out. Fingers cooperate. See? And we're going to do the same thing over here. See, we're just making notches. Doom. Snip. And then snip. Snip. And snip. Do that over here, and then we'll do the other one. We'll do them all at the same time so we can see what we're doing. And then one more right here. Okay, I keep checking chat. I don't see anybody chit-chatting, so I'm going to continue on. If you chit-chat, just... All right, now that we have this shape, we'll do the other one in a minute. Now that we have this shape, we're going to pick 2 ends opposite each other. So we're not going to use 2 that are side by side. We're going to go one on one side here and then across the way from it, the other one. So this first score line up to the cross section, we're going to snip it. Snip. And then we're going to come on the other side of it and we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to snip it. See? And you know what? Score your lines before you snip. Do your folding before you snip. That was one of the things that... Fold all your stuff before you do that. It'll make it easier to see your lines. Sorry if that was confusing. I did not mean to confuse you. We'll pretend we... Alright. Okay. Back to it. So we folded everything. Then we snipped. So cut your notches. Fold. Then cut your little slits like this, right? Then flip it over so that you're at the opposite end. And then do the same thing. Snip. And snip. This is an easy peasy basket. Easy peasy. Okay, that one, I didn't snip it all the way to the crosshair. Let's make sure we're all the way to the crosshair on that. Same thing here. Let's make sure we're all the way to the crosshair. There we go. All right. Now, for the easiest part ever, I'll fold that out of my way. I'm going to bring these up. You see how this is like a diamond shape? This top part of the diamond has to line up with this one's top part of this diamond. So they look like diamonds to me, if you look, right? So you bring them in, and then you just line them up like this, so that you get a straight across edge. Okay, I know that my glue can go right there, so I'm going to Undo my glue. Put some glue down. And I'm going to line it up so that this is a straight line. And I'm just going to glue that down. And I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I only fold that back. I'm only folding. See, I didn't snip that all the way to the edge. That has to be snipped all the way to the crosshair. Why is it acting like it's not? The scissors don't want to go all the way in. See, I have to be able to fold that on that score line. I need my little scissors, guys. I'm going to end up ruining my basket here. Alright, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to line this one up. And I'm just doing this tip to that tip. And that's what. Dun, 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 that's what it's all about. Hi, Cordelia. Did you get your elephants? Okay. Now I'm going to put some glue right here. You haven't gotten it yet? Well, that's not cool. This should have already reached you. It's not like you're across the country from me. You're only one state up. You didn't get a bunny card from me? Oh. Oh. I wonder if Melissa got hers in Alaska, because I mailed you all out at the same time. Oh, so I'm folding these up. Sorry. And then I'm folding them over. I got sidetracked. They should have already been there. They've been like over a week. Almost 2 weeks now. So I'm folding it over like that. See? And then these are just going to get folded in. You're just going to fold in just like that. And this is going to fold in just like that. Misinformed. That's so funny. Misinformed delivery. Okay. Because I didn't cut a strip for a handle for this one, I'm just going to use this as a handle. I'm going to measure, make sure it's 6 inches though. Yep. Yeah, it's a little wider than... It's a little wider, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue right here. I should have trained my paper too to curl, so it'll curl easier. Oh, SBC Fest is starting. They're live. But we're going to finish our baskets before we go watch them. I'm going to finish my baskets before I go watch them. If you want to go watch them, I understand it. Understand completely. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. And I'm just going to push that down to the bottom, down there. And then I'm just going to do just like that. And voila, I got a cute little basket. And I could always put my bunny on it if I wanted to. My bunny's a little bit bigger than the basket, but so we've got a basket and we got a bunny. Let's make our other basket though, the one that I think is going to be much cuter. Let's do this one more time. So we're going to snip these notches up to the crosshair. I think I messed that up already. Look at this. I'm already messing up. I already got off of the score line, but it's okay. So snip it to the crosshair. And then snip it to the crosshair. Do the same thing over here. And keep doing it all the way around. If you don't want to put a handle on it, you don't have to. I think it's cute with the handle. You can put some little jelly beans or an Oreo cookie or, you know, little tiny fun size snack candy bar will fit in there. You know what else fits in there? Excuse me. The other thing that fits in here are like when you cut out little shapes and things, they fit in there. See? Little ephemera things. That's why I'm making these. I don't have anybody coming around for Easter, so there'll be no jelly beans and stuff here. Otherwise, I would be giving these to my step-granddaughters with some little treats in them, but they're not coming around, so that won't happen. So, snip, 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 and I got them all. All right. Now, before I do any more snipping, I'm going to fold. I'm going to fold my score lines. That way I can see them real good. And I'm going in on the ones that are the 3 and 4 inch marks, score lines that we did. And I decided I got some lunar paste or something on this paper. And because I did that, that's going to go on the inside of my basket. So, there we go. Do this one. And I'm just training the paper. Here we go. All right. Now remember, we're picking 2. This is Lawn Fawn paper. They're double-sided paper. You got the paper, you got it going this way, and then you got it just like gingham. So you got it at an angle, which the angle would have been cuter probably for the basket, but I got the lunar paste mark, so I want that on the inside. I want that folded up so you don't see it. See, it goes away when I do that. All right. I'm coming back in here, and I'm going to snip all the way to the cross line. And yes, guys, it makes it so much easier to see it if you fold them first. All the way to the cross line. Perfect. Then I'm going to flip it over so that I'm on the opposite end. And I'm going to do the same thing. All the way to the crosshairs. Yep. All the way to the crosshair. That didn't go. I've got to go all the way to the crosshair. There we go. All right. Then the sides that we snipped, I'm going to fold this back out of the way. And I'm going to bring them in, and I'm going to line up my diamonds. So you can see the diamond shapes even better now. I'm going to put some glue right here. And I'm going to glue that in place. Then while that's holding, I'm going to flip it around. And I'm going to put some glue right here. Get that out of my way. I'm going to line this up so that it's straight across. And I'm going to glue that down. Then I'm going to go back. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't pre-fold these guys. But that's okay. So we're going to take and we're going to put some glue. Let's put a little more glue right there under the tip of that to hold that down better. And then we're going to come along and we're going to go. By the way, Cordelia, I like the glue. I like the glue. It's much easier to work with than Eileen's tacky glue. Although I like the tacky glue too, but I have to water that stuff down. All right, and then we're going to wrap it around. There may be a little resistance in your wrapping, but just get it over there and get it done. Just get her done. Get her done. So we're just going to wrap this on that score line over the edge and down. So now our little basket has a little side. And we're going to come around this side and we're going to do the same thing. Yeah, I love it. And these bottles I like too because they're so much easier to squeeze. With the arthritis, they work much better than the other bottle I was using. The sides are softer, so they're a lot easier on the hands. All right, and then I'm just going to come in and I'm going to glue this like that and push that over. Try to get it on the score line as good as I can so that everything is straight. Like I said, there's a little bit of resistance, but it goes. Oh, I'm glad. It made me feel happy. I wasn't fighting with glue anymore. Not complaining about and fighting with the glue. So then I'm just going to fold that one in. I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to put some glue on this side. And I'm going to fold that in and go just like that. Then I'm going to take my little handle. And I'm going to put some glue right here. This glue doesn't catch as quick, so I have to remind myself. And I'm just guesstimating where the middle is, guys. So I have to remind myself to slow down just a tad before I move on to do something else. Let it catch. But once you learn that, it's awesome glue. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I didn't train this paper. So while I have it there, I'm just going to take this and there we go. Now it's trained. It's trained. It'll work now. I'm just going to put some glue right there. We're going to untrain this part, bring it back up a little. There we go. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And ta-da! We got another cute basket. So there we go, guys. Now we can put some, I didn't bring any Easter grass over here. You could put some little grass filler and some little jelly beans in there. I don't have any jelly beans, otherwise I would do it. Or you can use it to store your cutouts and things. So there we go. We got our 2 baskets we made and our bunny. Aren't they cute baskets? I learned how to make them for May. May made them, but she made little chicks and a bunny rabbit basket. I didn't do the animal part. I just put a handle on them. It's in the description box if anybody wants to watch how May made them into animals. I'll put the link down there so you guys can see that. But we could also do it out of a 6x6, but it's not as cute to me. The 6x6 basket is not as cute. These little tiny things are adorable. You know, and it's like some little jelly beans. They can be placeholders for dinners. Don't feel bad. I haven't either, Cordelia. I hope everything's okay with you and that everything's all right in your household. That there's not something going on that's stopping you from getting onto YouTube. Too much crap going on. I hear you. I hear you. Everybody in this house has been sick. So it's like, here it comes again. My brother's pretty bad right now. I keep telling him he needs to go get tested for COVID because they're not doing well. Okay, you go ahead. I'm going to also. They'll be all right. They just need to go to the doctor and get some meds, I think. But can't force people to do things, so. Okay, I'll see you over there. It'll be a minute or two, but I'll be over there. All right. Bye. All right, guys. I'm going to go catch me some SBC Fest. This is the Sizzix Bunny, and these were baskets I learned how to make from watching May made it 7 years ago. Or 6 years ago. Something like that. I was making them and thought I'd share it with y'all. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope your weather's awesome. All right, guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and share my video so other people can find us. All right, bye, y'all. So long, farewell.